Yeah, hi guys, Joshua here. Yeah, today I'll be doing basically a walkthrough of a case study that I did for a contract management SaaS company based in Singapore. Yeah, so we'll be going through the results, right, and then basically the steps we took to achieve the results. You know, yeah. So, without further ado, let's get into it, right? So here are some of the snapshot of like the results we had. So in 90 days, we got Packley, right, name of the company, number one rankings, right, and we got number one rankings for 7 buying keywords. Yeah, we also 300 percent growth in traffic as well. Yeah, and we also increased the impressions by 14x, right, from 2K to 29K, as well as beating out enterprise competitors such as iCertis and Ciron. Yeah, so this is how we actually did it, right? First step was we did ICP research. Yeah, so we created this document, and I worked together basically with the founder, right? And so we filled out things like the team types, right? What industries were they in terms of like location, volume of contracts they processed, right? Types of contracts they regularly use, right? As well as like any top pain points they have and any desired outcomes as well. Yeah. So once we have all of this ICP research done, right, then we can move on to actually mapping out the content. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, right? You fill up a spreadsheet, right, and we start from left to right. We have target page. After target page, then we have clusters, and for the clusters we have the base questions and article titles and anchor text. Yeah, and so what this allows you to do from the ICP research, right, is you can now fill out, okay, so base, say for example, cluster for like team types, right, and then this specific team type, they are in a certain industry, say in the research space, right, and they process maybe anywhere from 100 to 200 contracts per month. Yeah, and then what are the specific contract types that they often use, right, and then the pain points. So what this does is now you're able to formulate very specific questions based off these very specific characteristics, right, and then you can cluster it out and map it out for each single cluster basically. Yeah, so what happens now is you can do this for every single product, feature and role page. Yeah, the purpose is to have a very systematic and repeatable process, right, that you can do. Yeah, and then once you have this, then we can move on to the next phase, which is the silo framework. Yeah, so the silo framework is essentially what we do, right? We have the base questions, right, within a certain cluster. So we write the articles out. So it can be something like, in this case, what's the difference between CMS and CRM? What is contract management software? Best contract management software 2025. Yeah. Now the key thing here, right, is the internal linking. So for each cluster, we only internal link between articles, right? And every single article points towards the target page. Yeah. So once you have done the internal linking between each article, right, we also went on to do block CRO. So we improved the design, as well as adding in CTAs to drive more conversion. Yeah, and then for the target page, right, that's where we do on-page optimization. Right, we look at competitors from Google, we identify the top few, we look at their titles, right, we look at their header structures, we look to see if there are any FAQs, right. So we structure the on-page as well to be as aligned as possible, right, with who is ranking at the top. Yeah, and then we use the silo framework from there to drive to basically accelerate rankings even further. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, right, when you scale it up, right. So we went through the homepage silo already, right, the process of writing articles, doing internal linking, doing the block CRO, and then doing on-page optimizations. Yeah, so from here you can actually just roll it out across like the different platform products, right, the different solutions, right, based on the roles, and then as well as like the different tools they have as well, right, and you just systematically repeat this framework, right, over and over and over again, right, and then that's how you can systematically achieve rankings, right, for every single target page. Yeah, so in terms of timeline, this is what we did, right, 90 days, week 0 to 1, right, the research and planning. Yeah, fill out the ICP doc, do the content mapping, right, once that's done, and then we can basically kickstart the entire process of optimizing a landing page, right, writing out articles, yeah, and then completing internal linking. So we did this basically in this manner, right? Every 2 weeks, we will just do 2 landing pages, and we'll target to write anywhere from 12 to 18 articles, yeah, and we just finish the entire website in this manner systematically, yeah. And so basically, if you want to extend this, right, what it would look like essentially is like you can basically have more and more clusters per page, and you basically run through the same process again, running of writing the articles, internal linking them, yeah, and then you can basically track from there as well in terms of, okay, these keywords are moving well, they're moving fast, right? Maybe you could also be looking at anchor text optimizations as well. So you essentially allow your target page to rank for more than just one keyword, yeah. So all of these things cumulatively allows you to rank for high buying intent keywords, and as a result capture high intent search traffic, right, who will then basically convert, right, book a demo, start a free trial, yeah. So hope this helps, right? If you have any questions, and you are a B2B SaaS, right, feel free to ask any questions from me, right? You can ask them in the comments, right? Or you can also book a call with me on my Kandi link. It's in the description below. Other than that, have a great day. Cheers.